I'll start off with an island, and I will pass.
Sweet. Evolving Wilds, sack it, go get a swamp pass.
Draw for turn. Swamp. Carrion Feeder. And pass.
Draw. Tree of Tails. Pass the turn.
All right, draw for turn. Play an island, and I think we'll just bring out the commander right now.
Hot.
Tetsuko Uzawa Fugitive. Basically, it just makes everything unblockable. That's power toughness 1 or less. Everything unblockable. I'll pass.
Sweet. Attack. Mountain. Cast a rat.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, if rat's good, pass turn.
Draw for turn. Swamp. We do swamp? Yeah. I will go to combat, and I will swing 1 at you, Find. 1 at you, Brownie.
Pinch. Go to 29.
And we're going to cast a Gollum Patient Plotter. And with that, I will pass the turn.
So tempting.
Got Islane says,
Draw.
just a note for audio, seat 1 is a bit louder than everyone else. Yep, I just adjusted that. Thank you. Appreciate it, Islane. And Aura Infinite saying 1 or less is pretty amusing. I get who, but it still reads funny. Yes, it does. Yeah, absolutely. And the ring is also kind of a similarly strange mechanic in that way. So
2. Mind Stone. Go ahead.
On tap, draw for turn. All right, play an island. I think we'll tap an island to play Sigil of Sleep on Tetsuko.
oh my gosh. Okay, well that's pretty threatening. Yeah.
Thanks, Daddy.
I'm sure you'd love to help me over here, wouldn't you? It's actually not that threatening if I've got Gollum. I'd love to tempt. Hit me.
Yeah.
Do it.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Please, come on. Do it. Do it.
All right, why not? We'll hit you.
Okay.
Hit you for 1.
Okay, so we've got this one. Return target creature. Which creature?
We'll go with the Carrion Feeder, actually.
Okay. He's going to go back to my hand. We're going to go down to that.
Okay. And then second main, I'll tap 2. I'll play Sage's Row Savant. When ETBs, I scry 2. All right, I'll keep those both at top, and I'll pass.
Okie dokie.
Well,
Tap.
we have a Sigil of Sleep in play.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. It's a pretty good one.
Rat. I have a feeling that I'll have a case of diminishing returns when it comes to getting in on Rebbec+Ich-Tekik.
Probably.
So
That's my fear too.
I'm going to swing 3 at Brownie.
Take 3. Go to 26.
Sweet. And we will pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Yeah, that Sigil of Sleep is rather unpleasant. Sort of depends here this turn, because the ability to bounce the Ring Bearer means that it's going to a zone where it's no longer visible, which means that it's no longer the Ring Bearer.
Correct.
Which is a problem for me. This is a very unique problem. I'm going to play Vault of Whispers. Going to go to combat and... the Sage's Row Savant, yeah. I think I'm going to hold back the Gollum, maybe. Kind of tough to say. It's going to be, maybe not. Turn 1, turn 2 Sigil of 3, turn 3 Sigil of Sleep? Yikes.
Good cards are good, huh?
Yeah, they are good. Yeah.
That's true. It's good when you draw them early.
I'm going to play the Carrion Feeder.
Neat.
And Clay, what are you doing with those rats next turn? It's your...
So we've got 2 more players to develop boards. So the honest to God question or answer to that is I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to go to combat with the Gollum. We're going to swing. I'm going to swing at you, Clay, with Gollum.
Fascinating.
He's coming in.
Okay, so it looks like I'll declare no blocks.
Okay.
And I'll take, what is that, 3?
Take 3. Although... yeah, we'll do take 3. Yep. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Plains. I'm going to tap the Mind Stone. Wayfarer's Bauble on the stack.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
2 more for a Suture Priest on the stack.
Good one. Yep.
If that's good, I'll pass the turn.
I'll have effects at the end of turn.
Okay.
Better do this now because, I'll cast Red Elemental Blast targeting the Sigil.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
interesting. Choosing to do the sigil, but not the commander.
Correct.
Yeah, because you want damage on the board. That makes
Correct.
sense. Yep, this is smart.
Yeah.
Smart play, folks. You don't
Makes sense
always
for him.
need to take the high value route. It's not always correct. And Mizu
Well, to
asked
that-
if this is going to be a VOD. We will be making an edit out of this later on. All the videos here will be edited and posted later on. If you want to get early access to those edits, make sure to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Common Connoisseurs, where we have $2, $5, $10, $20, and $50 levels for contributing to this content and ensuring the future of cPDH on this channel.
And going back to Clay's play, not only that, but enchantment recursion in blue is very rare,
It is non-existent.
almost non-existent. And he could just recast the commander on curve.
Yep.
It's true.
Yeah, I think the big thing there is more just like he wants damage.
Sure.
Right? He wants Tetsuko to hit people. Good.
All right. Untap, upkeep, drop.
Well, we're going to have an eventual problem with Rebbec+Ich-Tekik.
Agreed.
So,
Yep.
so
It does become sort of unassailable. Well, I mean, there's unblockable helps with that quite a bit. So there is that. But yeah, it's crazy. Rebbec is feels like a highly overlooked commander. It's a crazy ability.
All right, so I will tap 2, and I will play Goggles of Night.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And then I think I'll just equip it right away. I'll equip it to the Sage's Row Savant, actually. Then I'll move to combat, swing Tetsuko and Sage's Row Savant. I'll do Sage's Row Savant at Clay. So that'll be 2 damage, and then Tetsuko I'll send to Brownie.
okay.
Taking 1.
Obviously, no blocks. 1, 2.
Oh, the Savant is a 2/1. Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and that'll trigger the goggles. So I'll scry 1.
I am also triggered.
I will just draw that card. I'll keep it top and draw it.
I think that's one of my catchphrases or something. 'Cause I think I say that every time.
And with that, I will pass turn.
Neat. I get to do stuff. I enjoy
Thanks
that.
for showing up, Mizu. Appreciate you having here. Hope you have a good night.
All right. Let's shake and bake.
Yeah,
Rat
baby.
colony.
Here it is.
Okay, proceeding to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Violence,
I'll move-
Clay.
I'll move to the combats.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'll send 1 each for 4 at new friend Ryan and Brownie.
All right, take 4.
Take 4, go to 21.
Okay. Second main. Pass turn.
Interesting.
Rat colony. Sorry, I missed a rat colony trigger. Let's move on.
I paused. I did this like okay.
I missed it.
moving to-
No, I missed it. Go ahead.
You know,
I'm prepping for a tournament, so
Yeah.
I'll give you as much opportunity as I can.
Fair enough.
I think we're gonna go ahead and wow. Am I just really doing nothing with my mana? It feels really bad. It feels really bad. But there's really nothing I need to be doing right now. That's the key thing. So yeah, don't do anything if you don't need to, right?
Chad is killing it tonight. Love you guys.
Yeah, chat is very engaged right now. It's awesome. We're going to play Gluttonous Slug. Perhaps my favorite common right now, okay? When this shows up as like a, 3/5 menace for 2, nobody laughs anymore. And I will mention the flavor text, no amount of salt will save you, is perhaps one of the finest at common.
Suture Priest trigger, you may lose a life.
I will lose a life.
He pointed at it. He didn't want to interrupt your diatribe about the Uzi.
He did, yes.
Uzi worm.
We're going to play Changeling Outcast, and
Oh yeah.
we're going to put a counter on the Gluttonous Slug.
Suture Priest trigger, you may lose a life.
I
You
will
gotta
do
pay
that.
the 1.
You got to pay the 1.
Do
gotta
you
pay
pay
the
the
one?
1?
I do not have
Yes.
1. I cannot pay 1. Suture Priest pretty good, but I think we're gonna go ahead and punch at you, Clay, and punch at you, Findhorn. So this is coming at
Oh.
you, Findhorn, and this is at you, Clay.
Interesting. So swing number 2 means that you're on the commander damage route. Okay.
No, not really. Actually, that's not actually gone through my head. It is, I guess, something I'm doing, but yeah.
Okay.
I will declare no blocks.
No
Pass
blocks.
priority.
Okay. Yeah, we'll hit you for 3, Clay, and one on you, Findhorn.
Okay.
Yep. And with that, we're gonna pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Plains, land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
We will go green, 4 more. Tekik on the stack.
It is.
Tekik ETB.
Yep.
Okay. Make a golem.
Yep. You're gonna gain 2 life off this.
Yep. Combat. We're gonna send one here over at Magica.
Mhm.
All right, I'll take the one.
Will you snap pack it? This is the question.
Pass the turn.
Who knows?
Send a message.
I'll untap, draw for turn.
Just kidding, chat. I hate it when people send a message.
I think I'll pay. Yeah, I'll pay 3 mana for just a simple little sky scanner, just a 1/1 flyer. When ETBs, draw a card.
Just a little guy. It's just a little guy comes in, draws a card.
Just a
Flying
little
deal.
tiny guy, you know, just a little ball.
This is
That's all he is.
It's a fine card advantage package we've got going on here. Draw 3 cards a turn, poke and stroke a little, you know, nothing.
The name of this deck, honestly.
Poke and stroke? Please,
Yeah.
please do name it that. Yeah, that's good. It's fucking awesome.
the official name.
Uh-huh. Yep. Speaking of which, chat,
I'll-
I'm going to need help finding a name for Gollum.
I'll move to combat. I'll swing with Tetsuko and Sages again. I'll swing Sages at Brownie this time, and then Tetsuko, I'll send it Ryan.
This is you missed your land drop, correct?
Yep, sure did.
Sages at Brownie. Okay. And one at me. I have no blocks for the unblockable commander.
All right.
Surprise.
No blocks.
Okay, and then that'll trigger the goggles. I'll scry 1, and I will draw that card, and I hit my land drop. All right. With that though, I will just pass the turn.
Sweet. Untap. Draw. It's a
Got
name.
Mr. Chewy 22 saying looking for Elijah. Elijah.
Oh,
Revmati?
no,
looking for Elijah. Oh, I see. Name. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I like that. Filthy Hobbitses would also be perfectly reasonable.
Oh, yeah.
That might actually be there.
Taking the one.
Yeah, you are.
As the daddy finger of doom.
Points to the card.
Pointing to the card reminds the card.
Great to have you all here in chat, by the way. It's a fine time to get some games in. While Clay is tanking here, I want to mention that we are shifting the schedule a little bit. I don't get to play enough Magic because I've been building too much. And there's been a lot of exciting things to build around. So it's not so much a regret around that. I don't have any regret for it. It's just to say that there's been a lot of exciting stuff that I have wanted to build, but the cost of that is that I haven't gotten to play nearly enough Magic, not nearly enough time with you all. So Fridays from here on out are going to be the day that we play what we build on Monday, which seems kind of cool to me. I like that idea.
With the exception of next Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna be not that you guys aren't amazing, but we're gonna be with some really cool people in Detroit. So we'll have to stock that up.
Some of which have been in the chat and playing with us, and yeah, so like
we're gonna see a number of you in Detroit, which is gonna be really awesome. For those of you who make it there, patrons are gonna get a special signed Monarch and Initiative tokens from the Common Connoisseurs, and I'll be doing card signings there with this fancy schmancy gold leaf pen. So I'm a bit of an artist myself. Would you like to inflict some damage here, Clay?
I would.
Shut me up and inflict violence.
Okay, so we just have the Tekik.
Yep.
Rebbec is
not
in the command zone.
In the command zone. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, neat. Okay, move to the comments. 10 at Brownie, 5 at Ryan.
Heavy breath.
Which Ryan?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. My Ryan.
Yeah, his Ryan. That's right. I knew it was me when he said right. Not.
Sorry, buddy.
I was under no. I'm sorry, Ryan, but you don't get to get graced by this damage. It is my damage and mine alone. I kind of want to start tempting. My tempt plan got really slowed down by the Sigil of Sleep. I had a thing going on, and it's slowed down, but it's okay. It's okay. What to do? Well, I could always return the favor. Yeah, Clay, you still have the ability to do the most damage on the board. This is what the Kardur do. And once Kardur enters, then we won't be able to hit it, which is the silent undertone of not being able to hit Rebbec is also not being able to hit Clay. Let's see. So what we're gonna do is gonna go to combat. And we're going to swing these two here at you, Clay, as well as this Carrion Feeder.
And I tell you what, this
yeah, each turn, it's like I'm not planning on attacking you, and then your turn comes around, and then I want to.
So Gollum is not unblockable, right?
No.
Oh, no. Let me rejoin.
It's okay. Gollum is not unblockable, no, but it sort of kind of reads it.
Exiled for a moment. Okay, So
It's
no
one of the-
menace,
it's
no
one of-
menace, no
No menace.
blockable.
Nope. It's one.
Okay.
Yeah. So this on Gollum.
So I'll put a rat colony in Gollum's way.
Okay. What we're gonna do then is we're gonna go 1/2 to cast Demonic Gift on Gollum.
That is fascinating because
Mhm.
I'll respond to that by playing a supernatural stamina.
Oh, look
on
at
my-
that! We both get to keep our creature, and we get to tempt, and cool. Okay, sweet, spicy. Yeah. So they're gonna bounce off of each other. They're gonna drag themselves from the grave, bloody and beaten. And yeah, I'll hit you for 2 here. This will resolve. Yours will resolve. Gollum will return untapped. I will tempt. We're going to get a counter on the ring, and we're going to make the Changeling Outcast the Ring Bearer. When it ETBs, we're going to get another trigger on the Slug, the Salt. Do not touch it. And we're going to play 1. Let's see. Do we want to? Yeah, what we got in graveyards here? Nothing.
With your supernatural stamina trigger, you have your priest triggers.
That's correct.
Oh.
I
You
will
may
lose
lose a life.
1. Clay will lose 1. I will play a Bajuka Bog to exile those nasty cards from your graveyards because they're the only things in play right now. Yep. Bajuka Bog, exiling that. And then with that, I don't even know that I really even... Okay, so yeah, we'll just play a Tormented Soul, another one of these awesome black cards. These 1/1 unblockable. They're so cool in this deck. And with that...
Flavor-wise, that's Gollum number 2.
Yeah, no, this deck is very flavorful. You know, people might think that that I'm purely a competitive player, but I do like to find it's more accidental. We'll put it that way. But think not that I think nothing of flavor. Okay, and with that, I will pass that ass. And Bill J, welcome to the chat. Glad to have you here. Hope you're having a great day out there. And if you two are interested, we're going to be getting more games in here, and it's open to the community. So, yeah.
Tap 4. We're back on the stack.
Yeah.
Any responses?
So you have, okay, so we've got Rebbec, protection from the command at mana cost. So you have protection from 0 from your land, 1,
0, 1, and
for your
2.
bauble, and 2 from, is the bauble 2?
Baubles 1. So I have protection from 0, 1, and 2 right now.
Where's the 2 coming from?
2 is coming from the Mind Stone.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yep. Cool. Sweet.
I may have a response for that.
Oop. Oh my gosh, look at what I've done.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond to that.
Okay.
I'll tap on blue.
You're responding to it on the stack?
Or
Yes.
once it's, oh.
Okay.
Or
Responding to it, Rebecca on the
sorry,
stack.
once it ETBs.
You're responding to Rebecca on ETB. Got it.
Yes. All right. On that ETB, I will pay 1 and play a string of disappearances, just returning it to your hand. And then you could pay 2 blue if you had those colors to copy it.
I'm going to show you a cloud shift, targeting Rebecca.
Okay. Cool. Yep.
If that resolves, Rebecca will flicker.
So we've got a string of disappearances. Sorry, the card reader's not picking up the paper cards all that well right now.
Exile, return, Rebecca, ETB.
Yep, cool.
Yep.
Any response?
Nope. That resolves for me.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 2 Suture Priest triggers, so I'll gain 2 life. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Turn 6.
I'll untap a draw for turn. All right. I think I will tap 2 to play. I'm gonna do a Dragonborn Looter. I can pay 1, tap it to draw a card, then discard a card, and it's a 1/2. I think I'll go to combat before I do anything else. So we'll swing Tetsuko, Sages, Skyscanner. We'll send Sages and
What's up, David?
this Sages and the Skyscanner to OG Ryan. And then Tetsuko will send to I think we'll send that to Clay because those rats are looking a little dangerous over there.
So is that a
And me
2?
for 1.
Yeah, so Sage's row 2/1.
Yes.
And then the Skyscanner's a 1/1, so that's
Okay.
3 to you.
Got it.
And then 1 from Tetsuko to Clay.
No blocks. Roger.
I will. Oh, power or toughness. Power
Yep.
toughness. Oh, that's really cool. Wow,
Yep.
that actually makes that commander a lot more appealing to me.
Yeah.
I've never
yeah,
really
it's
found
a,
it that appealing, but that is super, super cool. So like a 3/1 becomes really
Yep.
good. Like the one that comes to mind because this is a rogue is the Prowl card, the 3/1 Latchkey Fairy.
Yep.
It's got Prowl for 3/1 flyer. So yeah, I can't block that. I was thinking, oh man, I'm just gonna eat it with the slug. But yeah, I'll take 3.
And
Yep.
you'll get to play Delver's Secrets again.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, when it flips, it becomes a 3/2, but it's still flying. It's like
3/2. Okay.
yeah, but it's
thought
still
it was a
flying. I
3/1.
mean, yeah. And David
All
says
right.
the Findhorn guy getting smashed. Yeah, Brownie did get some, did get a firm pounding by Clay during the early turns of the game, but he's got a nice source of life gain.
That'll trigger goggles. I'll scry one.
Yep.
And
I'll
by
draw.
a firm pounding, respectfully.
Respectfully, yes. Yeah.
Consent was given.
I'm pretty sure Clay's taken Findorn out to dinner and, had some nice chats. And
Holding hands. Yes.
I'll play land for turn.
Yep.
Brownie, are you going to be on RIW?
I am not.
Yeah, it's okay. Maybe one of these days we'll host something where we can get you in. It'd be awesome to meet you in the flesh.
Absolutely. Be a pleasure.
I'll tap 2, and I'll play Ecologist. Yeah, Ecologist. There we go. Got it. Terrarium. When ETBs, I can go find a basic land and put it in my hand. And then I can pay 2 and tap it to sack it, put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature, which I won't be doing. So it would kind of be defeating the whole purpose of my deck. I'll go find an island.
It doesn't say you have to put it on your creature.
That is true.
That's actually pretty funny. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that for anybody else right now, but
Turn a Dargo into a 2-shot. It's an option you have.
yeah, just end the game quicker, kill us
Yeah.
quicker.
That's it. That's right.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
Sweet. Untap. Come on, baby.
Or rat colonies.
Protection from 2 is a most unfortunate number for
It is.
our life total, Ryan.
That's true.
Rat colony.
I don't love it, but I would like to tempt, so I will block with it if he comes at me. That said, Brownie is stabilizing a bit here.
So let's do some reading here.
Reading the card
Oh.
explains the card.
So artifacts.
Clay, you may
control-
love.
Yep.
Citra
So,
Priest is so good.
So artifacts you control. So Ik-Tekik and is Ik-Tekik is an artifact? No, it's not.
No.
It's an
This is
artifact.
my only artifact creature.
Sweet. Okay. Move to combat.
Yep.
We'll swing 15. Actually, that's more than it's actually 18. And we'll swing 6 at Ryan number 2. Ryan Nuevo.
Oh.
All right. So how much is that total?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's actually 7. Actually, so 7 at New Ryan and 21 at Brownie.
All right. I'll go down to 18.
So each of those are what power?
7.
Okay. I'm going to block one of them here and die.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That escalated, please, chat.
I was hoping to go with some removal.
Okay, so yeah. Wow, I think that there's a chance that if Clay can swing for 25 next turn. How much damage can you push, Ryan? What's this creature you have in play? This other one on the far right?
The Dragonborn Looter. So technically, total, if I swung everything, it would only be 5, which I mean isn't nothing, but
Yep. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about dying on the backswing if I were to attack Clay. To be quite honest, it's a lot of damage. No attack, he says. Oh, just don't attack me.
the simple solution to that, don't attack.
Yeah, just don't do it.
I think we're gonna do it. Game is played out really interestingly. We're gonna swing with the team.
Okay, so is Gollum now unblockable?
No. So the unblockable creature is the Changeling Outcast currently.
I meant from the tempt.
No, so the way the tempt work is that we've given the ring bearer to the Changeling Outcast,
Okay.
and so if he leaves battle tempt, and he will be able to essentially add a counter. It's not a counter that you can proliferate, but you're going through stages of the ring, and then I have a chance to move the ring onto somebody else.
Yeah, the cards are new. It won't let me.
Yeah. You can search them. They're not clickable. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coming at you, Clay.
Okay, so let's block Gollum.
Can block Gollum. I guess I don't hate that. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay, we'll go to damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna cast Corrupted Conscience.
Corrupted Conscience, sacking
After
it.
after blocks before damage.
Uh-huh. Okay. Corrupted Conscience. Let's find that one. This is the new Village Rites. Corrupted. Wow, there's a lot of corrupted conscience. There we go. Oh wait, that's corrupted conviction.
Conviction. There you
go. Corrupted
I was
conscience.
like, that's a
is the
blue
one.
card.
Yeah, that's the gain creature and give it infect. So you're gonna draw 2. Okay, so yeah, you get to do that.
Okay.
And then we'll go to damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Taking the 5.
Yep. Now, second main. Sorry, chat. This deck is kind of hard to play. This tempt mechanic is really challenging to master. So we're gonna pay 2, and we're going to use Reckoner's Bargain to sacrifice Gollum.
Yeah, do your own dirty work.
yeah, we're gonna do it. So this is going to. Is there any response to that, Ryan?
No response.
Okay, so I will gain 2, 1, 2, and I will Gollum here will go into the command zone. I believe is the way to do this. I could put it into the graveyard, sack the Tormented Soul, and recast it that way as another option. And with the LTB, I'm gonna move this over onto onto the Carrion Feeder, and we're gonna add a counter, so we can now loot every time we attack. And I'm gonna draw. Let's see. I'm trying to decide graveyard or command zone. Because if I can guarantee that I can recast it. But in some ways, that mechanic is better used when you aren't going to be able to recast it. So then you can sack things to replay it. You don't really want to be doing that early on. So we'll just draw the cards and put it into the command zone. And we did find the land, which is convenient. What do I want to be doing here? I think we could just play a blocker. Yeah, we'll just play a blocker. We'll just cast Gollum again. And with that, I am going to pass the turn.
Okay, this could be kind of fun.
Hey, don't poop shame. I don't. We're out of control. So Ryan just typed in the chat. You can attack him all you want. That's exactly what he said, verbatim.
That sounds fun. I'm gonna play a fun card in this deck. Graven Abomination.
I like fun cards.
Whenever it attacks, exile target card from defending player's graveyard.
Oh,
and it's a 3/1.
Neat. That is.
Yeah, this one's kind of cool because it's just on the attack trigger. It's not even combat damage that you need to get through, which is pretty sick for a common. Let's see. What else could I possibly do? I think we'll just go to combat first. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I think we want to just keep the Dragonborn Looter open for the draw card. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm just going to do that in preparation for possible rat colony demolition.
How many cards in hand?
I have 3 currently.
Blue players with...
Yeah, okay, yeah, I think I'll just... I think I'll send 2 at you, Clay, and then I'll send 1 at Ryan.
Oh, well, the blocking plan, there it is. I took my 2.
As if anybody had a choice.
Yes. Ryan took his 1.
Taking 1. Exiling a card out of my graveyard. No, it's a Graven Abomination. Is that it?
Yeah, I just played that, so it's only on attack, but
oh, this is such a cool card in your deck. Holy smokes.
Oh yeah,
love
that's
it.
A great card.
Yeah. Love
and then that will trigger Goggle. Good old Goggy Gog. I will draw that.
Hey Gator, welcome. What's up, dude? I've got Kardur Doomscourge right now. I'm green, so good.
I played some to you like 6 turns ago, but
Okay, yeah. I have this form of ADHD where I miss approximately 45% of what I hear. So
60% of the time, of course.
Every time. This is all according to my psychiatrist. So
this is your second main?
Yeah, we're in my second main. Play Omen Speaker. ETBs, I scry 2. It's a 1/3.
Dude, I love this deck. Makes bad creatures good.
I got some pretty fun stuff in here.
This is a classic example of how cool this format is. You just get to play with such interesting stuff you play in nowhere else. Like Graven Abomination, where else would he play? You'd attack once, you'd exile a card out of the graveyard, and it would die. And in this one, it's like 3 power unblockable.
Yep. With that, I think we're gonna pass.
Hey, Jesus.
What's up, Gator? How you doing, dude? Good to see you, man. Unfortunately, your our good friend, compatriot, and your partner in crime puzzle got kind of screwed with his Gretchen hand in our game 1 and got kind of just
Went down
accidentally
to like
manhandled.
5, something like that.
Yeah, he got accidentally manhandled.
Ash Barons,
Oh, yep. Here's Kardur. God damn it.
attempt to cast Kardur.
Please counter this.
I will respond.
Kind of have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll spell pierce it.
That is a
Oh, that's
non-creature.
a non-creature spell. Dang it. Forgot
Please
about
tell
that.
me you have some other arcane denial.
So I can do one thing to try and get it.
Oh, no way. There's no counter spells? Oh,
I do have several in this
Okay.
deck.
But you're gonna loot. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna loot with Dragonborn Looter.
So uncomfortable to wear.
Sadly resolves.
Jesus.
Sweet.
Fuck.
Everyone is goaded.
I mean, my deck loves that. I mean,
Okay, so we lost a rat, so now we're down to each other rat. So this is 20 power. So let's see. So we'll swing 15. Let's see. Ryan has a blocker. Correct?
Oh, yeah. I am blocking. 100%. Yep.
So
Gollum is hungry for rat flesh, and you know he likes rats because he lives in a fucking cave.
all right. So we'll swing the team at Ryan.
all right. I assume you mean me, Ryan.
No. OG
Oh,
Ryan. Sorry.
oh, me. Oh, dear God. Okay, well, Gollum will block, and I will take 15.
Yep. Plus an additional 1 from Kardur trigger.
Damn, I was really thinking you had a counterspell over there after drawing so many cards and casting none of them. That is insane to
Honestly,
me. How many counters running?
I think about 5.
Only 5?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Okay. Wow.
Honestly, this is the first game where I haven't really been able to draw one.
Wow.
So
Other
Ryan,
than that, I
you were at 19.
So I took 1, and then I took another 15 after that, so 16 total. So let's see. I was at 19, so I should be at
3, right?
3.
Yes.
Oh boy. Yeah. This is GG.
Hey, we'll pass the turn. Handle my business.
Oh, and I need to. Sorry, before I draw here, I need to decide where this is going. Oh, and it's leaving the battlefield, so we're gonna get another counter. And we have the option to switch, but I'm not going to. So Gollum is going to. I mean, there's a world where I throw into the command zone, sack the tormented soul, recast it for 2, and see what I can do there. But that leaves me with 3 mana up. Not great. Not looking great. I'm looking super dead to everybody right now. In fact, yeah, actually, I'm just like super dead on board because Ryan's gonna have to kill me. So I don't know if there's any game actions that matter here. It's just kind of over. And Clay then kills Ryan.
I mean, you have to attack.
Right. No, I know I have to attack. That's what I'm saying is I'm gonna have to attack. Ryan has to attack, and then Ryan loses to you. So it's feeling very over at this point. Although Ryan could deploy blockers.
No, I didn't expect. So this is the thing that I was going to reveal at a later time. I didn't expect Brownie to just take all the damage. I expected this type of scenario to happen a turn or 2 later. But this was the scenario I was trying to set up. Was deploying a Kardur with rats on board to be able to.
So now I have to kill Ryan's stuff to have any chance, basically. Damn. So yeah, we're gonna start by attacking with all these things, I guess. There's no other play here. We'll attack with all these first at you, Ryan. And these 2 are unblockable. This one can't be blocked by creatures with greater power.
Right.
And Gator, Findhorn died when Clay swung for 25 at him, and was expecting that Find would block, but Find was read that he was going to be set so far behind that he just took the damage and died.
So which one can I block? Just
You
the
could
middle
set up
one?
2 blockers on the Glutton Slug. It is menacing.
Actually, I think I'll just take it.
1,
I
2,
think
3, 4, 5. And actually, sorry,
Yeah.
there's an attack trigger here. I'm learning that. The ring mechanic is when you attack card, discard a card, so I'll draw, and I will discard. Man, all of this feels so bad. Are there any tricks I can do if I were to do any of this? Oh, and with the Jesus. Okay. Is there any way that I survive? There isn't if all those creatures are in play. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4. It only takes one of them. So the Graven Abomination can kill me. I don't think that there's... I guess the reason I'm going through this chat and the reason it's important is that if any game actions I take don't change the outcome of the game, I shouldn't take them. And so if I don't have like a sweeper to kill everything, then I shouldn't do anything. Is there anything out there with more than one toughness? Tetsuko has 3.
My Omen Speaker and Tetsuko. They're both 3.
The one out,
and then Dragonborn, but it's tapped right now. So
yeah, that's the problem. Because if I could draw into a Crypt Rats and cast Crypt Rats, then I could kill most of the things on the board. But then Tetsuko and the Dragonborn are still alive, and I still die. So that's why we have to go through this. Like, we make that tacit agreement when we play competitive to only take game actions that actually advance our opportunity to win. And so it's kind of feeling like nothing I can do right now is going to stop that. And his stuff is unblockable. I could change whether they're unblockable, actually. Oh, so if Tetsuko isn't in play, that's another thing, because I'm looting right now and decide what I'm going to keep. Are you going to recast Tetsuko if I were to kill it?
Yes, I would. I mean, just because I tried to play it earlier, I also had the Spell Pierce.
No, I understand that, but the thing is that it's looking pretty deterministic right now, that if you have to swing with everything, I don't know, maybe you've got stuff in hand. You got 4 cards. You're going to draw another one. So I have to loot away something here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. And I could... Okay, so I think what I need to do is drop... The funny thing is, even after all that, if Clay, goes to his combat, he can kill me anyways. So, I don't know. I just don't know that I'm supposed to be doing anything right now, but just like dying and seeing if anything interesting happens, I guess. If I drew exactly land and Gary off the top right now, I could recover. So I think that this card doesn't matter. So I'm going to discard the Sanitarium Skeleton, which I was thinking might be a blocker if I could kill it and then have a blocker in play, but then there's all these attackers. So what I will do is then we'll just do the damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, I'll go down to 13.
Yep, and then here's the Hail Mary, and this is a really cool card in the deck. You'll see why. Not that it's going to get me there, but I have a way to draw 3, and that is Nasty End. Nasty End is not going to come up, so I got to look this one up. So Nasty End, when you sack a legendary creature, you draw 3, and one of the characteristics of the Ring Bearer is that it's legendary. So I'm going to sack the Carrion Feeder to draw 3 and see if I hit something that changes the outcome of this game. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's a land. 1, 1, 2. Jeez. Yeah. I guess it depends on how much you want me in the game right now. Do you think you can beat him is, I guess, my question for this. We're going to cast the Thornbow Archer. There is no Ring Bearer now, so we're going to move this over. Oh, Jesus. What have I done? Made mistakes is what I've done. We're going to cast this Thornbow Archer, because I don't think you can beat him on your... I think that what's going to happen is I die and then you die afterwards, but...
There is 2 ways I can in my deck. It's more if I just draw them.
Right. So I'm going to cast that, and then I think what I could do is I could, sacrifice this, replay Gollum, get Gollum back, cast Gollum. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to try it. We're not going to tank too much further here. We're going to sacrifice the Tormented Soul, and we're going to get back Gollum into my hand, and we're going to pay 1 to recast Gollum with the Path of Ancestry. Oh, it's a horror. Oh, that's something to keep in mind. There's Dothy cards in here. This card is not useful to me, so I will bottom it, and then with that I will pass the turn.
All right.
Yeah, Thunderous says the problem is Ryan has to attack Ryan with everything. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing about the Kardur Rat so cool, is that it's doing absolutely everything that the deck wants to do. And I've talked about a lot how Kardur has a lot of viable builds, aggressive ones where the goat is tapping people down, but it's also damage. You also don't take damage, and you don't need to cast it that many times for it to be good. So, yeah.
All right. See what I can do here.
And I'm going to communicate openly about what I would like to do and see if you would like to take my offer on it, Ryan. So I'm going to
Okay.
reveal that I drew darkness.
All right, let me see what that is.
It's going to prevent all combat damage this turn. I do not have mana to pay for your spell pierce. However, if you choose to not spell pierce this, then Clay is going to have to divide his attacks between us, which I think is advantageous. So
True.
yeah. So anyways, I'll throw that out there. Totally understand if you don't want to take the deal, but yeah. Thunderous says, yeah, the rat build looks cool. I agree. Clay is the rat daddy, the rat master, the rat bastard. That's actually the name he's going to get. I'm going to rename you in Discord here. Clay rat bastard.
Play an island for turn.
Oh, and we are back.
Okay. I think first I'm just gonna try and find an answer because I'll need to eventually take care of Clay. So I'm gonna tap the Dragonborn Looter to
Yep.
draw a card. Interesting. All right.
Oh, that's funny. The terrarium could be used to make something blockable too.
Sure. Let's see. Okay. This is interesting.
Very interesting board state. Oh, I forgot too.
Yeah.
This does trigger the slug, the entry of Gollum in the game.
Realistically, even if because I have to attack with everything at you, correct?
Yes, that's
Yes.
correct. Anything that you haven't played. So you're kind of in the business of like looking for blockers right now. Creatures you can
Yeah.
play that aren't goaded. Yeah, and I am going to cast the darkness, so you'll have the option to counter that if you
All
want.
right, because I'm also preparing for something else in case. So I'll pay 2, and I'll play Alexi's Cloak on Tetsuko,
Cool.
Neat.
just to give it that little bit of protection.
Very cool
Little
card.
Shroud.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Benevolent Blessing in blue. It can target your opponent's creatures too.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think I'll just go right to combat then. Thing will come to you.
Yep. And-
Attack trigger on Graven.
Yep.
I can exile a card from your graveyard.
Yep, we have
Um,
Tormented Soul, Nasty Carrion, Reckoner's Bargain, Demonic Gifts, and Skeleton.
We'll just do the Carrion Feeder.
Okay, Carrion's gone.
Okay, and then and then go to
Yep,
blocks.
we're gonna
which obviously can't.
cast
then-
the dark.
Yep.
So darkness is prevent the combat damage that would be dealt this turn, and the choice here was to offer to Ryan that together we may be better off than alone. The idea.
Yeah, I think because you're probably going to have a better chance of a roll for Kardur. Because realistically, if we don't take care of that, it's Clay winning it no matter what.
There are
so yeah.
sequences where you can, feign death, reuse and stuff, but that's what your spell pierce is for. So I don't think he's going to be able to effectively goad again. It's more about the next turn sequence and whether we die or not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think that's
resolve?
a good deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's a good deal. All right. And then second main, I'll play a Jeskai Elder. In this case, just as a blocker. But if it deals combat damage to a player, I may draw a card. If I do, discard a card. All right, actually, I would have enough. And I'll pay 2 to play Looter Ilkor. Basically the same thing as Jeskai.
Yep. Blockers.
Except the 1/1. Yep. Essentially, that's really it. Yeah. With that, I will pass.
Will you
Oh,
put both
Looter
your
Core actually cannot block. It is Shadow.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, it'll set up.
Yeah.
Will you put your 2 untapped creatures together for me?
Yep. Sure. Yeah. I know that's a lot on board.
Yeah, the only thing I have going for me here is that I have 2 blockers and I
Move to turn.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting ending regardless. You guys are getting some real spicy gameplay with some cool commanders here and cool people. We're so lucky to be surrounded by such an amazing community, folks.
Okay. Everybody else got a chance to go in the tank a little bit.
Yep, you get it too.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Rat,
Yep.
Unfortunately, yes.
I didn't have any real clean ending pieces.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those deals. Okay, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. If Clay swings 2 attackers at me, I still won. With the blocks, swings 3, I die. There's no way around that.
Yep.
But that's a huge board over there, and I think that would spell Clay's death.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's a bit of the aggro player's problem is oftentimes turns of the game where hard to know.
It's the problem. That's the problem.
I'll tell you what, Magic makes you want to major in game theoretic. This
It
stuff's
sure does.
pretty wild. 3 very aggressive deck going fisticuff.
I think this is the best shot that I have. So Ryan gets Kardur and 3 rat colonies at other Ryan, new Ryan.
Well, there's not really much choice around that. I'm blocked with Gollum here. Throw him under the bus as he was with Sarah, captured and stripped of his information.
All right. I'll block one of the rats with the Jeskai. Okay, Elder. I'll take, how much would that be then?
Before damage.
Okay.
Cast Undying Evil on Kardur.
This is the spell pierce moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's probably a pyro. Then get fucked us.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's what it is. That's what it is.
A spell pierce?
Yeah. There's no.
Okay, so damage happens.
All right, and how much is that coming to me?
So the all the damage would happen at the same time. So it would be 15.
All right. I think I'm just dead.
And I need.
So do you? So the question is.
Oh, because the thing is, yeah, I see. Do you spell pierce? 2, 4, 2,
If
3,
you're
4,
if you're dead anyway, do you spell?
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the question. Dead anyways, do you spell pierce? Well, you wouldn't, because it doesn't change the fact that you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, so when I said spell pierce, I thought you were gonna live that combat. But backing up, I think
Yeah, I thought I was too, because I blocked one of the
I forgot that the rats are
that-
2/1.
Yeah.
So I think what we should do here is wind on the spell pierce, and Clay's goad will resolve.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm goaded. Everything in play is goaded. Now I have a couple triggers here. Gollum dying. I need to decide where it's gonna go. And
You do take one because Card is an attacking creature.
that died. Yep. And okay. So. What to do with Gollum? So Gollum right now would be 6 mana for Man Zone, 3 if I sacrifice thing, being 2 mana open to do other stuff with. First of all, when it leaves, we're gonna put the tempt token on this Thornbow Archer, and we are gonna go stage 4. So is there anything I could do to change to win? 5, 8, 9. 5, 8, 9. I'm gonna have to draw something insane off the top, folks. That's just kind of the thing here. I don't know that Gollum is a part of this game anymore, because even if I can recast it, like, what of it, right? Like, what does that even do? Like a blocker? So I think he's gonna, so it kind of doesn't matter anymore. Like I could put him here, I guess. Sure. Okay. So I go to 2, and then Ryan is dead.
Yep.
Okay. You take that life total to 0 here just for the visual element.
Yep.
And then, yeah, anything else?
Haven't I done enough?
You sure have. You sure have.
Pass turn.
Yeah. All right.
Pass turn.
Draw. Okay. So
How many of your creatures are unblockable?
this is unblockable, and this is unblockable. This is menace currently.
So you're gonna at least go down to 1.
Assuming I do nothing else, correct. So 1, because if I can hit like a Gary, again, it's all coming down to Gary right now. I've got the Sanitarium Skeleton, which I can bring back so that I can loot that away instead of something else in my hand. And if I kill 1 creature, everything gets, this is gonna deal 5 on the trigger. It's gonna be 1 for the damage, 1 for not having an elf, 3 from the ring. So that's 5, 8, 9. I am so fucking close. So maybe discard that. It's actually better to do it this way. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and we're gonna cast, doesn't really matter here, Grasp of Darkness, targeting your, they're both big. It doesn't really matter. Kardur, he's a 5/4, right? Okay. And we've got 1 loot. There's a way I could, no, because I need to have the mana to build it. So yeah, we have 1 loot to rule them all. We're gonna, and I'm goaded, so I have to attack. Yeah, all right. Getting in. So this is gonna trigger, you're gonna lose 1.
Okay.
And then we'll go to damage.
We go to blocks.
Yeah, blocks, yeah. But there are no blocks to be had.
Your slug.
Menace.
That's right. Menace. Yep.
So we'll
Okay,
take you to
so
1 with this trigger. Oh, and before that, I do have to loot. Okay, I've looted. Damn, really, is there anything I can? 1, 2. If I could get enough blockers up, but that's not looking possible. 1, 2, 3, still not be enough. Yeah, okay. So I will play the, oh, wait, there's another thing I could do. We're gonna loot away this Dothy Slayer. No longer need that. Yep, take you to 1, and then we'll go, I haven't counted to see if this is something I can even afford yet. 1, 2, 3, no, yeah, I'm 1 short. I can go Undying Malice, targeting the Thornbow Archer, and then I can pay 1 to use Gollum's ability, sacrificing the Thornbow Archer. So Archer will return, is it tapped? Oh, it's tapped. Okay, nope, it's GG, I concede.